Hello, Leo. Welcome to your love reading. This is going to be a general love reading for the zodiac sign of Leo, July 15th through July 31st. Leo in love. You guys, it will not resonate with everyone, but I hope it does. Also, to remember, the energy can be reversed. Sometimes people like to comment, that's not me, that's the other person. Well, that's how tarot works sometimes. So if you know it isn't you, then it's most likely the person you're dealing with, Leo. So if it doesn't resonate, though, check out your moon or your rising or your Venus. All right, you guys, please like, share, subscribe, and make sure you hit that weird looking bell button so that you get notifications. July special still running, 50% off a 30-minute reading. Click below, all my info is there. It really is. And I'm also on Instant Go, so if you need a quick question answered, you can find me on Instant Go as well. All right, you lovely Leos, let's see what the hell is going on. Also, too, if you are looking for proper, sweet, kind, loving gumdrops, probably this is not your channel. I do use bad language. So if you don't like that, thumbs down and click off. Or if you want to just kind of be a little more laid back and have a little bit of fun and get the stick out of your ass, then this is the place for you because I tell it like it is. That is my Aries moon. It cannot be helped. I'm here to guide and to give you the best messages I can through the tarot. So let's see what the F is going on for Leo. July 15th through July 31st. All right, you lovely lions, let's take a little looky look. Give me a second to lay out your spread, and then we're gonna have a little chat, Leo. We are. All right. All right, let's move these bitches down a little bit here so that we can get a better looky look, Leo. I also have a bit of a cold, so you'll have to excuse my voice. I am sipping on hot tea, but it doesn't stop Mom here from bringing you love messages, Leo. All right, it just will not stop me. All right, let's move this up a little bit. I'm very particular, a little bit OCD when it comes to my tarot cards. It can't be helped. It just can't. All right, let's take a look. Let me have a little look here and see what the hell's going on. I'm using the Crystal Visions if anybody gives a flying F, but they are beautiful and I love them, so we're gonna use them today. All right, let's see what's going on. Hold on. Let me take a little bit of a look. All right, Leo, let's take a look at the bottom of the old deck here. All right, so your overall energy right now is the Four of Cups, you guys, in your emotions a little bit, but the overall energy is either you or the other person. Four of Cups is just kind of boredom, complacency, not really, you know, crazy about what's being offered. Look at her. She's like, you know, I'm just a mermaid, and I just don't know if I want what's being offered. She looks bored, right? So the overall energy right now, you guys, is just that feeling of being kind of bored and complacent, maybe rejecting offers that are coming in. Maybe you're being rejected. But again, just trying to figure out what the hell is going to make me happy, because whatever's being offered right now, I'm kind of like, do I really want this? All right. And that's the damn truth. So coming into the current moment, you guys have the Seven of Wands in reverse. This is your energy, fire. Seven of Wands in reverse. So coming in right now, you guys might just kind of be giving up on love or giving up on somebody in general. Seven of Wands in reverse is just not really You know, it's not really wanting to fight the fight. It's kind of like you almost feel like you don't even want to stand up for yourself in a certain situation, or you can't stand up or defend yourself. So you just kind of throw down the wands. You're kind of like, it's kind of like that feeling of surrender. What's influencing that, or the challenge for y'all, is the Eight of Wands. Here goes more of your energy, fire. The Eight of Wands is a lot of back and forth communication. It's change, it's travel. A lot of times it's really quick energy that moves forward, right? And sometimes it happens, you know, unannounced very quickly, but more so it's just a lot of back and forth communication. So your challenge might be communication with somebody, right? Maybe they're not communicating with you, and as a result of that, coming to the current moment, you're just kind of laying it down. Or maybe there's a lack of change when it comes to your love life, or this person that you're dealing with right now. And that lack of communication is leaving somebody kind of bored or rejecting some type of emotional offer. What's on your mind is the Five of Wands, more of your energy, a lot of fire in this reading. And look what we have there. We have lions. We do, and they're fighting. The lions are fighting. So that's you guys, Leo. So what's on your mind or crowning this whole entire damn reading is the Five of Wands. Five is always a challenging number. The Five of Wands, yes, it can be competition with others. It can kind of be that bantering, going back and forth, arguing, jealousy, other people, you know, fighting for competition when it comes to your love life. But it can also be inner conflict as well. So you guys have some type of conflict on your mind, whether that's inner conflict or, again, competition, or kind of, you know, that banter back and forth with somebody. Because in the recent past, you have the Queen of Swords. Some of y'all might have been dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in the recent past. If not, this was your energy where you're just cutting through the shit, Leo. You were. You weren't overly emotional. You were using logic, being communicative, very truthful, but very to the point. You may have been a little bit emotionally cut off as well. Maybe you were emotionally detached, either you or the other person. But in the recent past, we do have that energy of Queen of Swords where they just don't take any shit. Basically take the sword and really vetting out anything that no longer serves him or her. Again, if you weren't dealing with earth or air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that was just your energy or the other person's energy. Really to the point, maybe a little bit emotionally detached. Because again, coming to the current moment, somebody's laying something down. Because the challenge is to get this quick forward movement or a lot of back and forth communication. And that's on your mind, Five of Wands. Some type of dispute, some type of inner conflict, you know. Some type of challenging energy, Leo. It's all happening because of death. Sign of Scorpio. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Scorpio. But the situation is about an ending or transformation. So those of you who are not ending a love situation, you might just be going through some type of transformation in your current relationship. But death is all about endings and new beginnings. So a lot of you, this is some type of ending with death in the foundation here, coming to the current moment, laying it down, because there's just too many, there's just too much conflict. And I think in the recent past, you guys came to realization about that, or somebody did, with that Queen of Swords, cutting out shit. And it's going to be a challenge for either you or the person you're dealing with to get forward movement now. Coming in, you're going to experience the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Kind of just a lack of change coming in the immediate future. So things, however they're going, they might kind of just feel stuck for a little bit stagnant. Or you might just feel like things just are not moving the way that you want. Luck isn't on your side, coming into the immediate future. Again, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is just kind of stuck. It's not moving forward quite yet. Because karma comes into play, and it's the universe kind of moving things along, and it's just not quite ready to move forward in your love life. Because again, in crowning is some type of conflict that you guys have to get through, and it's all about transformation or an ending, transforming your current relationship or ending whatever you're in now. And until that, coming in, you're just going to kind of experience a little bit of stagnant energy, the wheel just not quite turning in your favor. There may be some karmic energy that you have to deal with first. How you see yourself right now is the Chariot in reverse, sign of Cancer. Chariot in reverse. Some of y'all may be going through some delays, some travel delays, but in a love sense, the Chariot in reverse is really just a lack of control. Things are just kind of out of control. You may feel like your energy is a little bit chaotic right now, or you guys just might not see yourselves as moving forward in this current relationship or situation. Maybe you don't feel victorious, in whatever you're going through. But this is influencing coming to the present moment. You guys see yourself as kind of stuck, not really moving forward, because you're having to lay something down, and there's some conflict tied to it. There's an ending, there's transformation. So you see whatever situation is just kind of being stuck. But you guys were strong in the recent past. Again, if it's not an air sign, you guys were taking that sword and just cutting shit out. And now the challenge is going to get something to move forward, or communication with somebody. Outside influences coming in is the Knight of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. Knight of Wands, if this is a person, it doesn't have to be a fire sign, but just the energy of the Knight of Wands is kind of that flighty energy. Sometimes he or she comes in and out. You can't really depend on them. It's a little bit fickle energy. So they come swooping in, and then you don't hear from them for 2 weeks, and because they leave just as quickly as they came in, right? Kind of that player energy a little bit. But also the Knight of Wands is all about change. The Knights they're pursuing, they're coming, they're going, they're about change. The Knight of Wands is also about travel. So take love out of the equation, which this is what I normally do. This is a love spread. But for those that it's not resonated in love, you see yourself as having some type of travel delay right now. And external in your environment is travel here, but there may be some delays tied to it, especially coming in with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. In a love sense, you guys just see yourself kind of stuck right now in your love situation because there's an ending or a transformation right now that you guys are having to lay down, but there's conflict. There could be a fire sign coming in. Again, it's a knight, it's not a king, so it's kind of that flighty energy, but you're going to experience stagnant energy, things not really moving the way that you want. And it's all about karma. It's all about timing. Hopes or fears is justice, sign of Libra. So you guys want to balance out your love lives, makes sense. You want things to go your way. Some of you may be going through some legalities, but if not, then justice again is just weighing the scales, doing the right thing, being treated fairly, obviously. And you guys want to be fair as well to whomever you're dealing with in the situation. Whomever you're going through this ending or transformation with, you want the scales to be balanced. Most likely outcome is the King of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. King of Cups and the upright, cups are all about our emotion. The King of Cups is very intuitive, emotional, but the King of Cups doesn't always wear their emotions on their sleeve, right? Sometimes you don't know how the King of Cups is really, truly feeling. They don't always show it, but deep down they love unconditionally. King of Cups just really doesn't care. Leo really doesn't. You could have a garbage bag over your face and the King of Cups would still love you unconditionally. Highly intuitive, but also sometimes the King of Cups can be a little bit emotionally manipulative, so you have to be a little bit careful of that. But it's a very loving, sweet energy, female or male. So that's your most likely outcome. If it isn't a water sign, then it's just that energy, right, of loving unconditionally, having emotion. But again, you may not be able to read that person's emotions because they keep them kind of well hidden. And I'm just going to take a little sip of my tea because my throat hurts. All right. It's mint tea in case anybody really cares or wants to know. And it's from Starbucks. All right, Leo, let's open up this bad boy and see what the hell is going on. Clarify these areas, please, for Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Love messages for the good old Leo. July 15th through the 31st. What does Leo need to know about love? Incoming energies for Leo. All right, let's cut this deck and then let's do it. Like I always say, let's do it. Let's start with the overall energy. The overall energy right now is the Four of Cups. So it's just boredom, complacency. Maybe somebody got rejected, either you or the other person. Why is the Four of Cups here for Leo, please? And it's the Hanged Man, sign of Pisces. But yeah, the overall energy is just being in limbo and it's being stuck. Not really being able to make a move, because the overall energy is somebody doesn't want something, either you or the other person, or is just kind of bored in the situation. So it's causing this stagnant energy, which makes sense because you see yourself right now as being stuck, not moving forward, right? Recent past, you guys have the energy of the Queen of Swords. Why is this Queen of Swords here for Leo? Clarify the Queen of Swords. 10 of Cups. Some of you, it's a family situation. This is my family card. Emotional happiness, fulfillment. Dog is happy, you know, the fish, the hamster, the kids, everybody's happy, right? It's a family card, and there was some happiness there. Recent past. Again, it could have been with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. If not, you guys were just cutting something out and being very kind of logistical in this love matter, and it had something to do with, could have had something to do with the family or just your emotional happiness. What's on your mind right now is the Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands on good old Leo's mind? Conflict of some type. Why is the Five of Wands here, please, for Leo? The Hermit, sign of Virgo. So yeah, what's on your mind right now is you guys might just have some kind of mental inner conflict or petty conflict with somebody else, competition, that kind of thing. So you're kind of going within right now. Right, I'm very interactive with this deck too, you guys. So if you look at it here, the Hermit is taking the light and he's shining the lantern on, you know, what he's trying to discover or what he's trying to find out, and it's right into that conflict. And I love how this came out, really, because it is you guys. I love that, how it's actually lions on there. So yeah, so what's on your mind is some type of conflict. You could also have somebody else kind of trying to, you know, find some information out about you guys too, because that lantern is shining right in on the lion, the Leo. Somebody might be trying to discover or find some information about you, but it's on your mind right now. If not, you guys are just kind of going within, you know, trying to figure out your next move, maybe a little bit isolated. Coming in right now, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse, more of your energy. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Leo? Seven of Wands, please. Eight of Cups in reverse. So you guys are laying down a situation, but not completely turning your back on it on an emotional level. Either you or the other person, more water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So somebody's kind of given up, but at the same time, unable to completely leave it behind on an emotional level. Your challenge is the Eight of Wands. Could be some type of communication or forward movement. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Again, another card of travel. We have like 3 cards of travel here. Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? And the Star, sign of Aquarius. So your challenge is to remain hopeful, to get your wishes fulfilled, because there may be some type of lack of communication, which is causing you guys to kind of just give up here, but still kind of not being able to walk away, or the person can't walk away from you. It's all happening because of death, sign of Scorpio. Some type of transformation or ending is why everything's happening. Why is death here for Leo, please? The Magician in reverse. Could be an Aries or a Gemini. Magician in reverse is just the lack of manifestation. It's unable to kind of have all the tools you need to get success out of this situation. So there's an ending here of some type. That's why everything's happening. It's why you guys are laying something down. But I still see somebody not being able to walk away. And you've got the conflict on your mind here. Whether that's inner or with somebody else. Somebody's going within, trying to seek some advice. Sometimes the Hermit can be a spiritual advisor, it can be a counselor, it can be a lawyer, that kind of thing as well. Coming in, you're going to experience the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Also, too, you guys may have been dealing with some manipulative energy, and that's why all this is happening. You know, could be with the Magician in reverse, that can be a manipulator, kind of a trickster, and it's caused some type of ending here, or just the lack of manifestation. Wheel of Fortune for Leo. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, please, for Leo? Yeah, Six of Swords. There's a lot of energy of not quite being able to move on, even though it needs to, because death is here, major arcana, something's ending, but emotionally not being able to walk away, but kind of also feeling like you can't stand up for yourself. Coming in, you're going to experience just the lack of change or kind of being stuck. Maybe feeling like luck just isn't on your side, karmic lessons, maybe not quite ready to close out. And as a result of that, Six of Swords in reverse. not being able to come to some type of resolution and move on to those calmer waters. Another card of travel, which would be delays. I'll say, if any of you guys are traveling, there's going to be some delays. Just FYI, I know it's a love reading, but in a love sense, again, coming in, you'll just experience kind of stagnant energy, things not quite moving in the way you want. And as a result of that, just not moving on to those calmer waters yet. You see yourself as the Chariot in reverse right now, sign of Cancer, or just kind of being stuck, feeling like you don't have forward movement right now. Why is the Chariot here for Leo? The Lovers in the reverse, sign of a Gemini. Sometimes the Lovers in reverse can be a sex-only relationship. It can be a breakup. It can also be, you know, the lack of being able to make some type of head over heart decision. So you see yourself right now as kind of being stuck. Remember, we had the Hanged Man overall energy, right? And then we also have this energy of not walking away, not moving on mentally. So there's a lot of kind of stagnant energy. But again, the situation is something's over, or something's going through a major transformation, but you guys see yourself as not moving forward. Kind of lack of control here. Could be regarding a Gemini, could be regarding some type of sex-only relationship, or also too, you guys just see yourself as not being able to make a decision right now because of the stagnant energy. Outside influences coming in is the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Leo, please? The Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning. Some of you guys are going to have somebody come in and you're going to start something new with somebody else. I don't think it's a past energy. I think that that's ending. But I think also, too, you guys got to kind of move on here a little bit because you have somebody coming in. Just be careful because it is a Knight of Wands. And with that Ace of Wands on top there, you know, that's kind of a in and out type energy. It doesn't have to be, but I don't love that it's a Knight. Yes, it could be you, but this is really in the position of outside influences. So it could be another fire sign, or just somebody that kind of rushes in. They have a lot of passion and they want some type of brand new beginning, but there's a lot of passion tied to this. So just be careful that it's not a sex only type relationship, right? Because again, you're going to experience Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Just luck not being on your side and kind of unable to get out of that get to that mental resolution. And it could be what this person's bringing in. So just beware of that, you guys. And then we have the Lovers card here in reverse right now is you. Maybe you guys just want to be in a kind of a sex-only relationship too, because you don't see forward movement in your love life right now. Nothing wrong with that. Just know, you know, that's the energy. So most likely outcome is King of Cups. Why is this King of Cups here for Leo? Who or what is the King of Cups for Leo? Clarify this King of Cups for Leo, July 15th through the 31st. King of Wands in reverse. Again, more fire energy. You guys, some of you have a fire sign coming in. They're coming in as a knight with that Ace of Wands. So they want the booty, 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 Leo. Again, this could be you too. But most likely outcome is somebody comes in all lovey-dovey, King of Cups in the upright, right? Emotionally available. But remember, that King of Cups can be a little bit manipulative, and you're not always going to know how the King of Cups feels because they hide it, he or she. Clarifying that King of Cups, though, is the King of Wands in reverse, and that can be a little bit of a switcher. Somebody that comes in, but then they leave really fast, kind of just looking for the goods, Leo. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if everybody's on the same page and you know that that's coming in. But again, I think you guys, it might kind of jack you up a little bit because coming in, you're going to feel like, well, shit, luck's not on my side. And you can't kind of move on to that calmer place here. I do think for a lot of you, this is a different energy, though, than what you're dealing with here. In the foundation, you have an ending of some sort, but then you have somebody coming in, too. But again, it looks like it's going to be kind of based on just sex, to be honest. Why is the King of Wands in reverse for most likely outcome for Leo? Again, for some of you, that could be your energy. You know, you'll experience this King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or somebody that's just opening up emotionally, right? They want to give you the love, very sweet, nurturing, kind. But King of Wands in reverse could be a Leo or another fire sign. Doesn't have to be. But when they're in the reverse, they're just leaving or they're not really taking action. So you guys, that could be you guys too. Why is the King of Wands here for Leo, please? It's the Wheel of Fortune, so it's all about karma. So now it's in the upright. So things are going to start moving along in the direction that they should for you guys. I see that going more into August. You know, karma's moving things in the way that they're supposed to move. So whatever's going on here, most likely outcome in this present energy, this death energy, possibly with a manipulator. Karma is going to be coming in, and it's going to be in the upright finally to start pushing and moving things the way that they're supposed to go. But just be careful who you allow in, Leo, because they may have that like King of Cups. Oh, I love you, and oh, you're the best thing in the world. But then somebody ends up leaving, possibly. It could be a karmic relationship, too, with that Wheel of Fortune there. So for some of you, this will be the person you're dealing with, and for others, it's going to be just somebody brand new. But I will say, in the foundation is death, major arcana, a major ending and transformation. So I think for the majority, this will be a new energy coming in, but somebody's probably going to just end up at some point just leaving. I think it'll be a lot of just kind of sex only type energy, which nothing wrong with that, bitches. Nothing wrong with that, as long as everybody's on the same page. All right, Leo, I will catch you the next time around, and you guys take care, and I love you hard. See ya.